not pan out well for them if they do.
I think this time, which should help in their early game. Like, that's one thing with TNC so far.
Keep an eye on it though. Looks like Grims is not planning to make it any easier for the side. In fact, TNC, Tims?
Damn.
Tims is dead!
Oh, Grims. You never underestimate an Elder Titan.
Fire. It's hard for Jamesy to really contest this. Because he does have the Flame Guard, but it's not really as effective as you would hope up against these DKs. Jamesy. Take a few more creep kills, but Armel's starting to get a bit aggressive. He does throw out the Dragon Tail. Doesn't have the mana for the Flame... Oh, he does now with the Mango, and he will find it.
Favor the Dragonite, and because, again, he just punishes sort of physical chorus. Way too tanky to bully out unless he gets a support rotation.
Couriers. What do they ever do wrong? Top lane Gabby will commit the first chrono of the game onto Van, but doesn't really have the damage output though still. They will chase him down and they do get a nice little bash. And KP could be in big trouble as Nando now has rotated with two other heroes. And KP does throw his Doom out and will run straight into the Radiant side base, but there's no way he gets out of that. The kill will go to Jamesy at the very least, so the Slark doesn't pick it up, but you still do get that permanent agility his way. Meanwhile, top Van falling very low once again and does end up going down on the Legion command.
Does bite him some space across the map, and they are keeping Cignal right in check.
Armel going after Grims, the Stomp will connect. Still sticking around up at that top lane. Looks like he may try for March, and now he does commit the pounce. Looks like March is a much easier target, although I say that. March just runs around the T1 tower. Moonlight Shadow comes in, and now Nando has to get out, but there's a chrono available from Gabby, and that is disastrous. They found Van as well on the LC. They won't have the damage up, but now Era's trying to find the trade, but there's a mech on March. He will survive. And now they will chase down this puck. Dreamcore comes out. Remnants in. March does get jeweled up and will give a victory away. And now they could find the Void. Do they have the lockdown? They certainly do.
So you've got some space around the map for a couple of other heroes to find some farm.
And Tim's getting pounced on now by Nando. He does have 2 leap charges available, so Tim's will just wait till he's on the cliff and does get away. But now the Remnants in, and yeah, Jamesy, he's found him. Looks like at top lane there is going to be an engagement as they jump in onto KP, though Doom is there. Arrow will not connect though on the Ember. Still Dreamcore holding everyone else back, letting the Ember get out just for now. Still he's copping a fair bit of damage as KP still chasing him down. The Doom should wear off very, very soon and they just keep him alive. Jamesy somehow survives all this, but now the chrono. Gabby, he found 3 of them, and that should be enough to take all of them out, and it will be. The outpost being taken. Rotations are coming in from the Radiant side, though the puck does get caught out by Armel. Now James, he just wants to get out as he doesn't have the backup here. We'll just commit all his remnants to do so. I mean, with the Void, he's going to Maelstrom up. Armel farming so well as well. It's very hard to see TNC losing team fights for a very long time. Out in preparation for the attack that's sure to come from Cignal. Of course, you can just Echo Stomp to delay this as long as possible, and that Roshan getting very low now. Cignal, when do you make your jump? They'll continue to scout it out. Orb is there. Another Stomp to be thrown out, but it hits nobody. Gabby, of course, still has the Chrono and the Roshan going down, but there's the puck. Eris, he gets the Aegis off the side of TNC. He will go down straight off the bat. Gabby, he committed the BKB in preparation to pick up the Aegis. Now Eris, can he get himself out? It looks like he probably will be able to, but no, there's a Dragon Tail coming out from Armel. They will be able to punish at least a little bit. Are just going to run. In fact, maybe not. They're going to go in. They found the Doom. KP just going way too far forward, and now Tims, he gets chained up. He does have 1 leap charge, but that's all he has. They should be able to burst him down, and they get the pounce as well. Nando will take him out. Now they're trying to fight back, take down Grims, and there's the chrono. It's a pretty nice one, but do they have the damage output? I don't believe they do. It looks like they are going to lose the Void. They will find at least 1 more in the form of the ET, but he buys back. March will go down as well. What do they go for? Gabby would be lovely to find, and well, they get the chains off, but where's the jewel? There's the Dream Core, he commits BKB, but the jewel comes out. They've got him locked down, but where's the follow-up damage? They just left him alone!
No. Why? No.
Moonlight Shadow will be there. Grim's going to get stunned up by Armel, but they purge off the stun Grims. The arrow will not connect. Gabby has the Chrono this time around, and the Doom will be thrown out straight on that Legion Commander. Just make sure he can't throw out the Jewel. They found Grims. They even find Grims' courier. Chains. Gotta be careful. Gabby still has Chrono. Does Remnant back. Remnant's back again. Now again. And well, there's the ensnare. They purge that off. They've got to commit the Chrono, and they do. He found both of them as well. There's not much damage going on, but the arrow does connect to help out Nando. He pounces through the void, goes after March instead. The Shadow Dance, the stun through the Shadow Dance, and Nando just wants to get the hell out now. TNC, though, want to move forward. They found the Legion Commander once again. Van trying to run his way out, but the ensnare's there, and it looks like Van should end up falling, and does. TNC finding another positive engagement. Certainly is. March, though, going to get caught out on the gem, but he's just baiting for Gabby. Gabby runs in, gets another 3-man Chrono. The Slark jumped into it. Armel just going to melt him in that Chrono. Van still alive, still trying to run away, but he will eventually go down. And now they chase for more. They got the Doom on the Slark. They got the arrow. They found the Ember with the stun. Jamesy, can you get out? It looks like you can, thanks to the stomp of Crims. Still, TNC, smoke on smoke action. They run straight into the Slark, and they want to burst him down ASAP. Nice Dream Core comes out from Eris, and now the stomp as well. They're being controlled on the side of TNC, and Gabby doesn't have the Chrono available. It's a lot of damage so far, but nobody has dropped. They'll get KP on the Doom, but they are going to lose the Ember in the process. And in about 8 seconds, you'll have a Chrono up, so Cignal, they want to get the hell out. Nando in a lot of trouble. He'll manage to run out of there. TNC, they might just go for a Roshan attempt. Roshan bashing non-stop today. Armel will jump in, but Jamesy will be okay. Dream Call now will be onto, they'll break onto KP, and now the Earthsplit are flying in as well. The Roshan, though, so down low. Errors again jumping in, but Gabby's got the Aegis this time. Fool me once. Fool me twice. He'll chase forward now. Van, Chrono, he will find the Slark. Still press the attack, keeping him healthy, but not healthy enough, as Nando will end up dropping. And well, Gabby, he wants more. Bashing on demand to Van. Echo Stomp, though, massive from Grims, just stopping them in their tracks, but Armel does not care. He wants to go high ground. Only problem is there is still a tier 2 tower. Still Eris. Jumping in, KP looking for that Doom. Dream Core will be there. Now Echo Snap is actually quite nice. It's a nice setup. They get the chains off as well. The Void stuck Gabby. He's getting very low, but he pops the BKB. Looks like that'll be enough. TNC do confident enough to just keep going for this tier 3, and that's exactly what they do. Armel pops the Dragon Form. He has a Satanic available if he gets in trouble. We've seen this before with these DKs. They take these towers so darn quick. Nando shows himself on the Slark. But it looks like they aren't really willing to commit to defending this Rax. They'll fortify though. Now Doom will be there. Who have they found? It is actually going to be Eris on the puck. So no Dream Call, no slippery puck in this team fight. TNC, well, now going after the Ember. It's actually a lot of damage, and now the Chrono as well. He caught the Ember, get rid of him. Grim's kind of just standing there chilling out right now. Nando trying to fight back onto Gabby. He will heal up full HP, but TNC is still very healthy, and now they come back in. Armel, he gets his Dragon Tail off. Nando trying to run, Gabby not there in time. But it's okay for them, as they'll head off to mid. There is still a tier 2 tower remaining in the mid lane. But it looks like they should be able to take it down. Or maybe not. Backdoor protection. It won't matter. Well, Armel jumps in. Straight with the stun. Onto that LC. And now the arrow as well. He does manage to force staff away. Just barely. But Armel can't really get the damage out as the stomp is there. Meanwhile, a Doom in the backlines. They have found what looks like the Slark, and they do take him out. So that's one gone, the main source of damage. Now Eris going to be chased down by Armel. He'll get the kill onto 2 now. Jamesy got to be very careful to die on this Ember Spirit. He tries to Remnant away, but Armel is still on the chase. He'll Remnant forward even more, but they found the backlines. They've got Van on the LC.
It's a rough time for Cignal.
TNC will get to work on that top Rax. That'll be the secondary racks of the game going down. There's only one left in the mid lane. They'll buy back on Van. We have found out over the past couple days. There it is once again. It's up and down the cliff. Backdoor protection. That's very funny. They are going to jump in though. Nando gets started on the Void. Does absolutely nothing though. Dreamcall is in the back by Eris. Now March also being taken down by James, but he's not down quite yet. Now, who have they found there?
Ooh.
It is Tim's on the Mirana, so that's a good start. Now the Earthsplitter flying through. KB losing half his HP, and Armel though, just man fighting back. He'll take down the Elder Titan, and now the Chrono. Gabby found 3 of them after respawning with the Aegis, and it looks like that may make it game. The buybacks are coming out, but can they really defend this final lane of racks? It doesn't look like they can, as they will lose the LC now with no buyback available. And that is Mega Creeps coming up for TNC. They head straight towards the tier 4s, but the GG has been called by Nando. And that will mean we go to a game 3 for this lower bracket decider.
Yeah, that's a good sign of life coming up from TNC. They definitely play this one much better. I guess Dota Plus was right, Mike. That was